I was recently introduced to the existence of Legends of Oz Dorothy's Return, which is a 2013 animated film directed by Will Finn and Daniel St. Pierre. And as I've mentioned before, I'm not the biggest fan of the original Wizard of Oz film, but I do like watching animated adaptations or spin offs because I think it's still a really fun concept. I had initially planned on putting this just somewhere in my to watch list, and then I realised Kelsey Grammer voiced the Tin Man, so I watched it immediately. And I have to say, the Tin Man's not in it very much, which was a bit of a disappointment, but the film was okay. It doesn't really feel like The Wizard of Oz. So if you're looking for just another fun way to explore The Wizard of Oz and a lot of those characters, aside from Dorothy, that's not really the experience that this film presents. But I did find that it was visually stunning. The narrative was okay, but there were bits of it that I liked. It's not got the best reception. It's 5 out of 10 on IMDb. It's got a Metascore of 25. But honestly, it's something that I think is worth checking out. It's on Amazon Prime, available to watch with adverts. Thankfully, the adverts on there are actually not that frequent and not that lengthy, so I didn't mind it too much. The story revolves around Dorothy embarking on a journey back to Oz to save the classic characters from this Jester. And I have to say, I love the design of the Jester. I think the character looks brilliant. He's definitely got this evil quality to him, and that really came across. It was a kind of love to hate him relationship, and I thought it worked very well. And Dorothy doesn't look like what I would have wanted her to look like, but the animation quality is stunning. It's beautifully done, but in my head, that's not quite what Dorothy looks like. Brilliantly voiced by Lea Michele. We also have other great voice acting from, to name just a few, Dan Aykroyd, Jim Belushi, Martin Short, Brian Blessed, Hugh Dancy, obviously Kelsey Grammer. And there's this one location that Dorothy goes to that I love, and it's Candy County, and everything is made of candy, and there's this marshmallow character, and I just love the texture. He looks like the texture of a marshmallow, and it's brilliant. And I will say, absolute massive credit where it's due. The animation is so stunning, and the colours are gorgeous, and just everything about it visually was really appealing. With regards to the narrative, I think it's an interesting concept. It's definitely, I think, the most unique version of Wizard of Oz, or incorporating the Wizard of Oz characters that I've seen, maybe excluding the Tom and Jerry one. So I wasn't entirely sure what to expect, but it's a good idea. I don't think the pacing was great. I feel like there are some bits in this that could have been taken out and we wouldn't have lost anything. It's not tremendously long, it's about an hour and a half. And I think the time passed quite quickly, so it's not like I was bored or time watching or wishing it would hurry up. But there were things where I just thought, we don't really need this, this isn't great, can we just move on to the next scene? So it was a little bit up and down. But generally, I thought it was quite good. Would have loved more of the Tin Man, but never mind. It doesn't feel like The Wizard of Oz, but it does feel like a beautifully animated film with great voice actors and a pretty interesting narrative. If it sounds like your kind of thing, I'd say definitely give it a watch. As I said, it is currently free on Amazon with adverts, and if you have an hour and a half to spare, I think there are worse films that you could choose to watch. I definitely didn't mind Legends of Oz Dorothy's Return. Probably wouldn't watch it again, but quite enjoyed the time I spent watching it.